About 9 months ago, I wrote down in the reminders of my phone, make new friends. At the time, I had terrible friends who were slowing down my progress. Each night, I would talk to them either in person or playing video games. I would go home feeling worse than I did before I hung out with them. They would talk a bunch of trash about me when I was with them, and anytime I would try and bring up something new, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try NoFap, they'd be like, bro, that's so gay, bro, NoFap, you're such a f***ing loser, Adam. Just go play video games with us. You're so weird for doing that. And I just wished I was surrounded by friends who actually wanted to see me win, or even better yet, wanted to see me win with them. And my friendship with these people continued until I learned the 2 steps to get rid of a fake friend and replace it with a new friend: the confrontational way and the non-confrontational way. And we're going to start with the non-confrontational way because that's the way I feel like 90% of young men are actually going to use, especially if you're someone who's bad with confrontation. If you're someone who's got some big ass balls and you're willing to confront someone, you'll probably be better off with the confrontational way. But for 90% of young men, the non-confrontational way is going to be the way you prefer. The non-confrontational way to get rid of a friend is to slowly start talking to them less and less until they just kind of get the hint you don't want to be friends anymore. If they invite you out somewhere, you say you're busy. You don't really respond to their texts as quickly as you used to. Little by little, they should get the hint that you don't want to be friends anymore. Trust me, as long as you stay respectful, you will be okay. And I don't know if this happens where you live, but I've seen this happen many times with a lot of young men. They don't want to be friends with someone anymore, but they do it in a very disrespectful way. And then the person wants to fight them, and then they end up in this back and forth conversation for a while where they're like, oh no, we were never even friends in the first place. I was just using you for this. Even though they were good friends with them and they actually still enjoyed some of their time, they just figured they were slowing down their progress. They end up leaving it very disrespectful. And now if they see that person again, it's on site, we're gonna fight when it's on site. But if you do it respectfully, if when you see them, say they go to your school or something, when you see them you say, hey, what's up man, how are you? Like, you still talk to them. The point isn't that you're gonna just completely ditch this person. I mean, if you can, then yeah, sure. But if you still see this person quite often in the places that you are on your day-to-day basis, say your work or something, still be respectful. How are you? How's your day going? Oh yeah, that's really sick. All right, I gotta get back to work. I can't say for certain because I don't know your friends, but if you do this respectfully, they should be okay. If they were good friends in the first place, they should be okay with you wanting to leave them. If they're fake friends, they'll want to fight you, they'll want to do all this stuff just because you don't want to be friends with them anymore. So that pretty much answers your question completely. If you stop talking to them and they start talking trash to other people behind your back, like, oh yeah, this guy, he's a piece of crap anyway, I don't even like him, I don't even know why we hung out. You know they were fake friends. That's pretty much guaranteed any doubt in your mind. Now, you don't necessarily need to do this tactic if your friends are in a 50-50 in between being fake friends and actually being sincere and wanting to see you succeed. If you think your friends are in this in-between zone, then you gotta use the second method, which is the confrontational way. This is for the people with some big ass balls who don't mind just saying stuff straight to people's faces. You sit down and chat with them and say this in a respectful way. Listen, we've been friends for a little while, and in the nicest way possible, I think you've been slowing down my progress. If you actually value our friendship and you still want to stay friends, you have 1 week to change your ways and become a better person, and if you do, we'll still be friends. If they were an actual good friend, they'll be like, okay, what do I need to improve on? What things can I improve on? How can we stay friends? If they actually improve themselves, then great, stay friends with them. Now you can see, and that's a very good test, because now you can see that they actually value your friendship. A question you might ask yourself is, what if we go to the same school? Honestly, this is a pretty hard question to answer. But I would say if you're in school with someone, you would probably have to do the confrontational way. Just let them know that you want to go your own way in a very respectful way, and chances are you'll be completely fine. As long as you're respectful to them and you're still nice about it, you'll be able to just walk away from it. You'll still see them in school, you'll still see them in class, you can still say hi. How to tell if your friends are fake or not. Do they want to see you succeed in life, or are they slowing down your progress? Chances are, if you're asking yourself this question, your friends are fake. If you're asking yourself this question, are my friends fake or not? Chances are it's because they're fake. You should know deep down that your friends have your best interest in mind and also have their own best interest in mind. And if you're even questioning that, it's probably because your friends are fake. For example, my really good friend Justin, When I asked him if I could use his camera for these YouTube videos, without even a question in his mind, he's like, yeah, of course, yeah, sure, bro. I mean, I don't even use it. Go ahead, you can use it because I want to see your channel succeed. Do you think your friends would do something like that for you? If you ask your friends, hey, could I use your computer because I need to edit a YouTube video, or I want to start a business but I don't really have as many ideas as I want. Do you want to brainstorm? Can we talk about it? Do they say, business is gay, you should stop that, play video games with us? Or do they say, yeah, let's sit down, let's do it, man, let's discuss some things, let's both succeed in life? That's the easiest way to tell if you have a fake friend or not. But the thing is, sometimes you're the rotten apple spreading your mold to the friends around you. So sometimes ask yourself the question, am I willing to do the things necessary to see the people around me succeed? The last step is how to make new friends. Now, I'm probably going to tell you the answer you don't want to hear, and that is you can't make new friends if you are currently in a friend group. First off, chances are you have a bunch of handshakes and little funny comments that you make with your friends that other friend groups would find quite weird. Second, the time you would be spending making new friends, you'll be spending with your current fake friends. It's almost like saying, all right, so you want to make new friends, but how are you going to go make new friends if every single time you go out, you're going out with these friends? So in the situations where you would make new friends, you won't be able to make new friends because you'll be with your current friends. And that's why this doesn't work. And lastly, I'm sure you have heard the quote, pretty much everyone has heard this quote, you are the average of the 5 people you hang around with most. If you hang around some bad people with really bad hygiene standards and really bad habits, you will become like them. If you couldn't imagine high-value people hanging around with your current friends, chances are high-value people wouldn't want to hang around you because you are most likely like your friends. Right now, you are probably still at the bottom of the bucket in terms of value in life and the value you can provide others. But that's okay because that's what my channel is for. I'm going to help you become a high-value man through working out, through meditating, through doing good habits and holistic self-improvement. And that's why you should go down right now and click on the subscribe and post notification button. Because as I just mentioned, it's a win-win for both of us. You become high value, I become happy because I see my little tick go up. This is a little personal end note for anyone who's having bad friends. Listen, I know it sucks, and I know right now you can't imagine that life is going to get any better. But I promise you, if you do the steps in this video and you eliminate your current bad friends, your life will just become so much better, man. I know right now you don't want to feel lonely and you don't want to be alone and have to fight the world by yourself. But trust me, you will thank yourself so much if you can just get rid of your fake friends and move on and just see what's out there. Because your fake friends are going to convince you that they are the best and that you guys have the best jokes and that they're the funniest people. As I mentioned, if you're even questioning if your friends are fake or not, 99% of the time it's because your friends are fake and you need to eliminate them. Be a doer, not a thinker. See ya.